Hello there and welcome to my channel Novice Modelling in a Midlife Crisis. My name is Andy, I'm the Novice Modeller, and this is Messerschmitts on Monday, where every Monday until eternity it seems I'm going to be reviewing a slightly different BF109 from my stash of 40, I think, something like that. And this is what's in the box kit review number 317. And today we've got this 1/72 scale Airfix Messerschmitts BF109G-6 kit number AO2O29A in front of us, which is done up in standard German colours. But the reason I got it is because it came with the Swiss version as well. The Swiss flew a combination of pre-war bought aircraft and a few that had strayed into the neutral zone of Switzerland during World War II. Starting off with the history of this kit, excuse me. This is from a new tooling by Airfix in 2009, which was the standard AO2O29 without the A, which was actually this Finnish version, which I also am the lucky owner of, because it's a different Air Force to the Germans. And as you probably know, I do kind of like my smaller nation Air Forces of the Second World War era. So that's why I've got loads of these at 109s if you haven't seen me before. This Swiss version turned up in 2003, and incidentally, a Bulgarian version was also released in 2013, the AO2O62. And these generally go for standard Airfix prices on eBay, second-hand or new or whatever, of around about sort of £10 to £16 with or without postage, however you want to look at it. This was the standard Airfix base kit until very recently, as apparently they released a new tool, a 55014 in 2024, which, having had a quick look at the instructions, seems to be this. There's a few differences on it, but I think the main concentrated difference is it's got a detailed cockpit interior, which this is lacking, and obviously that seems to be the sort of gold standard these days, where you have to have a detailed cockpit interior. So, we've done the history. Let's have a look at the actual parts themselves, as I'm sure that's really what you've come here for. So as we can see, we've got a decent looking BF109 by Airfix here. Nice clean looking, well presented. We've got our exhaust manifolds already in place. That is a different thing on the new one as well. You've got to put those in. Got a whole load of recessed panel lines, as you'd expect. A whole load of little access points. A nice looking, I believe that's going to be a fabric covered rudder on the rear. Got a little mounting point there for our tail wheel. And as we can see, it's a very plain interior. Just a few fixing points for our pilot's seat, I think that's going to be. Wings, quite plain, just the basic panels. Some bulges here for I'm going to be a gun mounting with the bulge there. I'm not 100% certain, to be quite honest with you. Nice fabric covered flaps. Got some detail on the cavities for the undercarriage, which is always a nice little touch. And going to be maybe a little bit of reworking to do here, get rid of some of these injector moulding points, but nothing too drastic, I don't think. Full set of mounting points in the fuselage. All looks good. Bottom of the wing is one piece again. Panel lines recessed. They do look quite thick. What do you think? They do look quite big then. I don't know. We've got some possibly fuel loading for the wing. Got some intakes here. Got a little bomb mounting point there. Nothing much going on the inside. Here we have a drop fuel tank. Sorry, was there a bomb included in this? Yeah, there was a bomb. So you've got a choice here of this drop fuel tank, and there's a bomb on the other sprue. So we've got our tail sections there. They look all right. 3-bladed propeller. All looks good. Airfix, do love you for your pilots. Thanks very much. It looks pretty good. Yeah. What we got here? Oil intake maybe? Aerial, I'm thinking. Whoops. Got the tail wheel. Got undercarriage. They're all one piece, so the struts are in place already. Not much detail going on there. I wonder what that is. Instructions will tell us. And we have two sections of our bomb. Something else going on here as well. Interesting. Got some underwing cannon as well for this. There's our spinner. Got another intake. We've got different wheels for the wheels in the flying position to when they're down. And we've got a basic pilot seat going on there as well. Two options for our cockpit canopy. You can see they are slightly different with how they're set up. That one's more clear and that one's got considerably more framing on it by the look of it. Nothing else of note on the clear plastic sprue. So our Finnish and German markings, this one obviously has got a load of mission or kill markings on it. We've got these little eyes here for these little yellow splodges you can put on it. Got a smattering of decal, not decal, stencil and warning sheets. And then we've got our white Swiss crosses with some red, white roundels for the upper wings. So we'll have a look at where they go shortly. I do kind of like the Swiss. They do tend to have a lot of red on them, which you'll see in a minute. So, Airfix instructions generally pretty good. There's our pilot going into his seat. Stick him in the cockpit. Shaded for requires paint. Spinner and propeller going on with the mount. Two bits of the wing, or three bits of the wings going together. Whoa, we're getting ahead of ourselves. We've got the tail going together. Fuselage onto the wing. There's our undercarriage. There's our drop tank. We're nearly done. And there's the cockpit canopy going on with the aerial. Got a little intake to go on here. On the sides, we can see we've got these wing-mounted. There are wing-mounted cannon. Got another vent to go in. There's our option for wheels up position, and that appears to be basically it. So here we go with our painting sheet. And as we can see, that's a standard splinter splinter camouflage pattern for the Germans. Grey with the yellow. Looks pretty fetching. And here we have our Swiss marked up one. Now obviously these red bands on the wings, fuselage and tail, you have to paint in red. And you get the little white crosses to put on. So as I've previously said, you can actually still get these on eBay for sporadically for sort of 10 to 14 pounds, but they are not necessarily easy to come by. And if you want to follow this crazy person on his little private crusade to build the ME109 for every country that represented it, there are alternative options that you can go for to pick one of these up. So I mean, AZ Mod do a comprehensive range of 109s, including the Swiss version, a Finnish version, and a Bulgarian one as well. So if you can't find the Airfix kit, have a look for the AZ model if you want to do something that's a non-German 109, which is kind of what I do. So we'll have a quick nose at the blurb, just in case you're not familiar with the 109. I mean, I'm sure you are. And then we'll talk a bit later. Development of better and faster fighters by the Allies prompted the Luftwaffe to look to improve the performance of the BF109. This came about by the introduction of the Daimler-Benz DB605 engine, producing 1,475 horsepower and giving the aircraft a maximum speed of 387 miles per hour at 22,967 feet. This model followed the Messerschmitt pattern of giving the variant a code letter of G, and so the aircraft became known as the Gustav. The armament comprised of one Mark 108 30mm cannon firing through the spinner, plus two MG131 machine guns in the nose of the aircraft. Optional underwing cannon and rockets could also be fitted, which gave the G a very heavy punch in air-to-air combat. The aircraft could also carry a bomb on a centerline pylon. So there we go. So what do you think of my little 109G-6? I think it's quite splendid, to be honest with you. I'm going to have to obviously build a 109 if we're going to be talking 109s on Monday for here until Christmas. And the Swiss one does look rather nice and rather tempting. Having not built a Swiss aircraft, yes, I have actually built some Finnish aircraft, so that one hasn't got a chance. I haven't built a Bulgarian yet, so maybe I'll do a Bulgarian. So I think maybe in November we'll do a You Choose My Next Build feature, where I'll put a few kits in front of the camera and let you guys vote in the comment section, as we quite often do on this channel, because I like putting you guys in the driving seat or the cockpit seat. And we'll let you pick which one we do. Maybe we'll just make it easy and do the ones that we've done some reviews on, so I don't have to do more reviews for them. So what do you think? Should we do one in November? I think we probably should, shouldn't we? I haven't done a 109. I've done two, but they're both in German markings. I need something in a small European nation Air Force markings. So thanks very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe, and check out some of the other 317 what's in the box kit reviews we've got. There will be a video every day this week coming up with a mixture of what's in the box kit reviews and stuff that we're trying to get finished this week, so we can start building some new stuff next week. So as always, give us a thumbs up and be seeing you.